older than time.
I thought you were about to say these Latins are
Whoa,
older than
whoa,
time.
whoa, sir, no, 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 sir.
It's true too. You ever the Mayans? You ever seen that?
The Mayans and the Aztecs?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever seen Apocalypto?
Apocalypto, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that movie is about, but I watched it.
It was basically like um I Have to Get My Wife Back movie that's set in Aztec times, Mayan times, because Mel Gibson directed it and I believe co-wrote it, and it was basically an action movie set where like there's no technology and all that, it's just
Hmm.
early civilization. Um,
So he been simping.
who?
That person that was in the movie, the main dude.
Oh, Jaguar Pa.
What?
That was his name,
Pardon me. What's his name again?
Jaguar Pa.
Jaguar. That's fire. Let me use that for a gamer tag. Jaguar.
Um, yeah. Oh no, I mean it's the whole like Taken. Like in every action movie has the. It became the trope of I have to get my family back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is the thing basically about the gray man, which he's got to rescue the guy and the little girl.
That's true. Is that my favorite movie this year thus far?
So that's the thing. So real quick, um, what
Can
you're
I do the
seeing,
intro?
you want to do it? Okay, go ahead.
We got to. Hey, we gonna get sued, but fuck them.
Drop it, I don't want to talk about it.
Drop it, hell. I want to hear about this, homie.
I said forget about it, cuz.
Fucking pay me!
Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios por hoy estar donde estoy y voy a seguir con mi tumbao.
Uncle Santa was on.
I had forgot because for like 2-3 months we didn't play the intro because of the copyright claim. When I was uploading these best of
Mhm.
videos, they got hit the copyright claim right away. I'm like, oh yeah, because the intro is fucking usable.
No, but the way I do it, it works out. It's
You
just
would
like
cut out dirt right before the Fast Summer song played,
yeah,
but
that's the
still,
only problem. It's just that one song on here. I don't know
which
what
is
it is
crazy
about that
because
song.
we have Paul Walker's voiceover, Dave Chappelle's voiceover, and then John Cena coming back at Money in the Bank 2021.
But the thing is, I think the biggest problem is the music. But still, like you just said, I thought the E would get on our head. I thought
I think
John Cena
because it's
music
so
would.
much in the back, it's like secondary.
Mm.
Like it's not like how the song's from the song. It's from John Cena coming back like as part of the entrance and all that. I mean, copyright claim and all that. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking it. Fucks
Yeah,
everything up.
it's all Leroy Coin fault. Let's just put it on him.
But no, I mean, we are back. Unfortunately,
Yeah, fortunately, we really never left.
to be so. All right, let's clear the air real quick. This might take 30 minutes or so. So about a month ago,
It doesn't
exactly.
need to.
No. I want to address this because, like I said, a month ago, I think almost a month ago exactly, we had done the series finale. A shit ton of people tuned in to
Hmm.
hear the tea, which there wasn't. And shout out to the man who said he tuned in to hear the tea. Um, we'll be talking to that man soon. I at least respect he owned up to like I want to hear what's going on here, even though he was already a listener. To be fair, but he
And he,
again wanted to. I respect him at least admitting it, whereas other people were just in it again for the ones
point
who
up
weren't
for me
in.
real quick.
What?
Point up real quick.
Point out who it was.
Like, no, point up real quick, like Roman Reigns and them. Okay,
Oh
so
no.
that number ain't moving compared to last time, but it's all right. Go fuck
No, see, and
yourselves.
this is what I mean. That's also why I didn't want to come back, because a week later you hit me with the "Hey pal," because what you had finally seen The Gray Man. Prey dropped. You had seen Nope, I think.
Yeah,
there was like one or two other news bits. I didn't have Wi-Fi that week. Fucking Spectrum's a piece of shit service. But anyway.
Especially on Sundays. I'm surprised yours is working right now.
Well, it got fixed on Sunday. I didn't have it Thursday until Sunday. And that week was just a shit week, fucking in general. That, and I had just made my comeback the week prior. And like everything gets like thrown right into the shitter. And that's when I'm just like, fucking, maybe I'm not meant to do this anymore. This and that.
Right, being a sad fish.
I am, yeah, I am. I went up to see. That's the thing, people. So let's get back to the real shit again. A lot of people, they want to just get on podcasts. They want to talk to fucking famous people. They want to, get their jokes off and shit. They want to act like they're doing shit.
They want to talk to other grown men, and I ain't against that.
No,
but
no,
I don't want to talk to
no,
other grown men. I
It's
want to
not
talk
that
to women.
They want to see like
Y'all talking to the wrong host.
they want to see that they're up there when they're not. And I'm not saying we're up there, but I'm saying we, for again almost 2 years, because next month will be 2 years. We were doing it consistently, and I said this on that series finale episode. Again, we were doing 2 episodes a week at times. We were doing back-to-backs. We did a Saturday night, Sunday morning. We were, we did just you and me. Then we did a guest the next day. We were doing all of it. We were doing visuals, audio, we were running the spectrum. We were doing side shit too. You with RAOP, you with Black Announce Table, me with Black Wrestling. Then we were helping out Keek's show at the start of the summer. All of it, and that's when I had said I had gone through something in the end of June, and it just like broke me physically and mentally. And then I was like realizing like I was just getting burnt out from all this and all that, and I was going to make a change. I made a few changes, and I'm sticking with some and not sticking with others. I am now the walking contradiction, CM Punk of, I said we were gone. We weren't going to come back. The next week we fucking did Black Variant, so fuck them.
Right. Blame Van.
Cause I would blame Van. Fuck Van.
Yeah, blame him.
Because Van did, hey pal. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do the episode. He's like, Banks is going to be there. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
Right.
But shout out to X and shout out to Van. And then what happened last week? Well, you and Eve had asked me to do a wiretap a while back. I couldn't make it because I was occupied at that time. And then we did it. And then you showed up on Black. I sent you a link to Black Wrestling this week so you can tell your side of the epic story that was last weekend. Not just the Salad Glizzy, but being at Emilio Sparks' house, again, being in the car, being, this and that, what it's like being around the OGs of Black Wrestling.
Right.
And dope people like
we barely talked about podcasting too. I don't kick it around people talk about podcasting all day.
Exactly. So that's, again, when people wanted to tune in droves last month to hear the tea, to hear the gossip. Ooh, is there, like, I've talked to this man every day since. Right. He has been the one to be like, he has been the one bullying me, like, come on, let's do it. Like, let's do it again. And I'm like, no. But like, what have you been saying to me the whole time, to be honest?
I said that, what I say? I say a whole bunch of shit, people. But I mean everything I say. I said, dog, like, run from it, dread from it, destiny arrives to those who wait. You can't run from something that you're supposed to be doing in life. You feel me? Like, whatever you're supposed to be doing. I don't care if you cleaning carpets. And I'm not hating on people that clean carpets.
I clean carpets. It sucks.
But fuck it, I deliver food for a living. You know what I mean? And also, yeah, fuck it. Motherfucker, we work. All right. So you still got to fake it till you make it. You still got to, kayfabe that we just do podcasting all day. Because motherfuckers think I just podcast all day. Motherfucker, no. Stop asking me to be on your podcast because I got other shit to do. I got people I'm trying to take care of and get some money. But besides that, it's just, dog, I just said, man, we listen. You finish how you start. All right. And nothing has an ending, as I put up here. Nothing has an ending. Everything.
I think it's more how you. Doesn't matter how you start; it's how you finish.
No, but nothing doesn't finish.
I know, but true. But again, it's the thing where like we started. Look at the first episode we ever did, and look at us now. We're more finely tuned. The show just looks better. It sounds better. We had good chemistry then, but we have better chemistry now. That's why I've been doing those best ofs, and you can kind of gradually see again the transition from hold to hold. We're calling it in the ring and this and that. But what you said about faking it until you make it.
I'm the not to cut you off.
No good.
I'm the very much so. I could say the word, but I'm the Hulk Hogan of calling it in the ring. When I had a special guest on here, I told her, you feel me? Hey, we just gonna
go check that episode out. It's
Please
again
do.
Pardon the Banks. And that's the thing, if you were still doing Pardon the Banks, you have something else coming up soon. Which again I will be supporting, and who knows, and this show probably will be coming back full time. I'm not saying that because again, two things that stuck with me. I've been listening to a lot of REOP recently, and Amp has, and you talked about this with Amp because Amp was the one who asked about the show, and you had said it's about being consistent. Not that I wasn't consistent,
right?
Even though I was gone that 1 week at the start of June, but I had some plans that week. And then again, taking the whole kind of July off was a matter of me finally taking the time to reevaluate things because, like I said on the Serious Finale episode, that when my mom passed last year, I just kept going and going because I just needed the distraction. I didn't want it to resonate with me. Then I decided to keep it pushing and luckily, I had a person in my life at that time to kind of help me through that, as well as all the podcasts I was doing, you and BRP and all that. Then when that relationship ended, again at the end of the summer, I was still trying to keep it going. I was angry, and I unfortunately took it out on that person just because I hadn't dealt with the situation of my mom passing, and then breakups are always tough for me. But I was going to continue to keep going.
Not to cut you off, because this is important. Ken, I need you to run 20 miles. You horny than a motherfucker. Keep going.
Running.
I see what you said the other day.
I had to run. I'll take that off.
I love you too, Ken. I be fucking with you, but I need you to run. That's how I get rid of my horniness, by running and working out.
We'll get to that a little bit later.
No, we won't.
But no, I just kept going and going and going. And you had said something kind of at the end of the year that in our private conversation, we said one day you'll just have a day where everything hits you.
Yeah.
And it did at the start of this year. And a lot of last year, at the start of this year, I was severely depressed. The only thing that was kind of keeping me going was the New York trip, and all the podcasts. Well, no, until Dallas is what I'm saying. Was all the and again, I probably have said this on the series now, but I'm just rehashing it again to explain why I was off and why I'm coming back and all this and all that. But yeah, I was just and I had said at the start of 2022, I think we might be done at the end of the year. I'm like, this might be my last year. I was doing the
Devontae Davis.
And what sucked is I'm feeling that way, but I'm like, we are fucking killing it. We're crushing it. I said it on that episode, and I'll say it again on that Black Variant episode we did. You had said it to them and myself that it was only 2.5 months into 2022, and everyone was killing it. Everyone was firing on all cylinders already, because pods that started during COVID, or it started right before and then continued to take off during the pandemic, because it's kind of the only thing that you could do really. Were gaining momentum and had a following, and again had a rapport, and people knew what to expect.
I'm gonna cut you off a couple times because
I'm go ahead.
Right now. It's one of them after drinking.
This is what it's. No, we're here to be honest.
This is after one of them drinking days, so it's like
this. We're gonna be honest for the first hour. Then we'll give you some news, and we'll give you the Banks versus Davis shit. But first, this gotta be some therapy shit. We gotta do
this therapy for you, motherfucker. It's gonna take 10 years of me to go through therapy. I need to go like a motherfucker, but I can't afford it.
But I won't.
People don't go to therapy. Yeah, black people don't go to therapy. We just drink and smoke anyhow.
I'm Irish, so we just hold it in.
Well, you just drink macchiatos. Ricky Bobby. Made me spill my
Spilled
macchiato.
my macchiato.
Yeah, dude. Hey, listen, man. All you punk motherfuckers. Hold on. Let me put myself on Summer Jam screen. Don't get mad at the Davis. Get mad at me. All you sucker motherfuckers. I gotta sound like an old person. You jive turkey motherfuckers. All y'all that came out with dating podcasts, I need y'all to kill y'all podcast. Take your punk ass StreamYard off. Take your little $20 mic. Take your little headphones off. Get the fuck up out of here. Get out the business. This ain't for you. I don't care about you not being able to get no females. Motherfucker, you know what you need to do? Get on the sticks. Either your stick or Xbox stick and stop messing with women. Yeah, move them sticks, boy. Like when you having a bad night, do like every other grown man. I'm about to Cherokee, here I come. Time out, T-Mark.
Time out.
Time out. Like, bro, go get you right. Or do something else. Do like T-Pain said, go do something else. Podcasting ain't for everybody. I see y'all motherfuckers. I see a lot of people every week. I'm gonna start saying names because I don't care no more. I'm gonna start saying
I think that's the thing too.
I don't give a fuck about your takes on fucking whatever new album came out. I don't care. Respectfully, disrespectfully, I do not give a fuck.
I'm gonna Ricky. I almost when I say this, I say with all due respect. Just because you say all due respect doesn't mean you're being respectful. Like it's in the Geneva Convention. Look it up. Like
I gotta stop being mean too. Because
no. See, this is what I mean. I think
no, because you know, the LeBron said I be mean to people. I'm like, bro, she's talking about I don't like people, which is kind of true.
Too, remember?
Well, that's
all. It's okay. It's we're gonna say it's. I'll allow it. Or it comes to the territory.
That we'll have a conversation because it's a pattern.
Well, first of all, you said LeBron and then said God damn it.
I'll just say this: they tough around these parts.
Well, we've already established that in general with a prior woman and then another prior woman and then the good woman Mimi herself.
Yeah, they tough exterior.
I might have to do a poll about who bullies me the most. It's either going to be you, Fam, Math, or Mimi. It's certainly not Cal, which is why he's the co-host of White Noise, because Cal ain't gonna bully me like that. But Mimi is like, "Oh, how you doing?" And then behind the scenes, just be mean as fuck, like, like god damn, like.
Well, you know what it is? It's because Cal and Mimi don't have a lot of bass in their voice. Obviously, because Mimi is a woman, a great woman, love her.
You should have been in the spaces at the end of the spaces on Friday, because Mimi said she thought Fam was the male version of Mimi, and all of us were like dying, and Fam was like, "Wait, hold on, what?" Like,
well, oh yeah, Fam don't have a lot of bass in his voice too, but still.
But anyway, no, I think it.
What was y'all talking about in those spaces?
Nah, fuck. Nah,
go ahead. I'm trying to bait you. You don't go for the punch.
I think it came to a point where we were just fed up, which is why I was so pissed that 100 people watched the final episode, because again, they really wanted like to hear some guys. Like, this isn't some Deezus Samara. This isn't some Breakfast Club. This isn't some, Joe Budden. Like, you and I were working constantly outside of this show and always just link up to this show to talk about all the other shit we wanted to talk about.
Cool. This the problem with podcast. Let me do this again. I'm talking my shit today. This the problem with podcasters, and I hate to keep making myself seem like the star. Like I got to do ISO.
So you are. I said you were when I'm making these best stuff. I'm like, you're the star of the show, and we'll get to that a little bit more. Again, there's a lot happening lately.
Anyhow, y'all see, look into my eyes and tell
no.
See, that's a callback. See how good I can do this shit. Listen. It's because me and him was cool before the show. A lot of you stupid motherfuckers get on podcasts. Let's just do a podcast. Y'all not friends. You really don't like each other, but you don't want to say go fuck yourself to the other person. Why? I don't know. We all got two hands. Most of us have two hands. If you know how to really throw a right hand, you shouldn't have to worry about another man and their opinion. And I got a right hook that's out of this world too.
And I do the bitch.
Yeah. He on the ground trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
I just watched that this morning. But no, and the thing, like, we were cool barely, but for some reason, just like me and BRP, it clicked right away when the microphones are on. But I think that has to do with where we're from and us coming from the same background just in different areas of California.
Every day, Ken.
So this is why I think our chemistry and friendship really, has lasted and will last. Like I said, there was a point last year where there was some friction, but we both realized we were in the wrong and we patched up like adults are supposed to do, like fucking.
And it wasn't really even friction. It was just miscommunication. Because
Yeah, but even
I have a problem with miscommunication at times. This is why I stay single.
And I do as well, where like I don't want to have fights with people I care about. Because the one thing is I'm like always scared to do is like, because it's happened so much before, is lose people I care about either over something that's serious or not as serious. Just that thing, like turning your back on someone when you really don't want to. It's easy to do it when you want to and when it's necessary, but something like that is like I didn't want to. And again, we had patched up and then we went on the fucking run of our lives after that. We did not stop. And I think that's what helped us do that, is like because we were building and building and building and then continue to push forward. And then we had again fast summer. All the shows after that, we were killing it. Start of the year, we were killing it. We got some new logos and then we were killing it still. And then, what happens. And shout out to Joe on this week's RAOP. What he said really resonated with me a lot. And I had messaged him to tell him this. Because basically it's what I've been going through in the way where like the outside stuff you don't want to carry in to this. The whole you have to be a different person on a podcast because that's what people expect at a certain point. When you built up so far, like they see you as this. And it's kind of a thing I realized where I don't know. I mean, not such a shitty thing to say, but I think people prefer Drip over Davis, which is the thing with not say like Davis on here. I just mean like in real life. But not saying that like Drip is someone else. It's me. But it's just that's who I am over there. Over here, I'm Davis. But there's still again the super emotional person who's shy and all that in real life. And you've seen that person when we've hung out in real life. Again, like that's how that we are real people, we are real friends and all that. And we have real conversations outside of this. Yeah, no, I went through like
shouts out to Sean. Not to cut you off. I fuck with Sean heavy, bro. He be showing love on everything I be on, and when I'm not on, he show love.
But what he was saying really stuck with me. And then, about trying to push through and all that. Because, he's going through some stuff. He took a week off and came back. I was happy to see him do that. And, he's already he's been doing his things with the rugs too. That's, like, again, everyone who's doing multiple things just reaches a breaking point at some point. And I did, like, I was in a relationship and it ended. And then all the other shit just came crashing down. I have this hernia that still ain't fixed.
Next month, right?
I have the consultation not this coming week, the week after.
So you still can't take a shit?
No, I can. It just is like I either gotta drink coffee to like kind of help facilitate it better, or like it's.
Hey man, I'm gonna be very sad if you go out like the woman from the Exorcist.
No, I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die during the surgery watch. Like I ain't even playing. Like I will die during the surgery watch. Like
I'm gonna prop your ass up like a puppet. This is Dave. Hello everybody. This is Davis.
Or are you gonna do the Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, I agree different. Or all I gotta do is turn my hand up since it's white, but like this is Davis.
I think there's enough footage of you like if you get like a CGI specialist to like reanimate me and like string all the words I've ever said together and like to form new sentences.
You know what I do? I'll put B dot in white face.
I mean, he already does that at home, so
he's doing that right now, actually.
But no, it was that thing where it's like, and this is stuff that I'm dealing with, and I'm sure it's a lot more visible now. People, and they're right to say too, like some stuff you should keep offline, and some stuff
keep everything offline.
Well, no, that's true, but again, too, like I'm not gonna hide shit now because I really can't. Like I'm this like open wound of a human being right now, and I'm in this.
But you don't have to be.
No, true, but again, I'm not going to put on the fake smile and be like everything's all right. Like I know and then that's thing that right after Joe and Amp had a great conversation about rappers and like having a day job, like you shouldn't post shit like that just because people can misconstrue it and think you aren't really as popping like that. But and this is what you were saying, like 10 minutes ago. Like we have jobs, we are regular people. I ain't trying to be up here being like I'm getting paid off podcasting because I'm fucking not, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this fucking hernia.
Gee, bro, if we was getting paid off podcasting, I'd be up. I'd be doing the fucking weak ass LLC talk like Jay-Z. If I was making money, hell, Random Max probably be having Jay-Z money. But if we was getting paid off podcasting like NBA salaries, I'd be fucking marvelous right now. They had to give me the max.
Yeah, and that's and what they had said, like, again, stuck with me too. And it's the like, who are you supposed to be? Am I supposed to be, again, the Davis that no one wanted to know or didn't know about until BRP and all that, or am I supposed to be the person that people know only when the mics are on and the red lights on and all this and all that? It's the tough, like, it's the real back and forth conundrum to do, like, show what you should and what you shouldn't. Shout out to Royal. I know y'all.
Yeah, where your picture at with Willow? I still got mine.
But it's the tough thing to deal with for them. I'm gonna have this baggage with me for another 7 months, just because it's how long it takes to like shed. Really.
Did you work out? You can shed that.
Yeah. Well, I think I look worse after working out, to be honest.
Who the fuck look work at? Boy, hold on. You talking about this worse? Look at that motherfucker. That look worse. It look like what he said, Joe Dirt. This look like Quitter. This look like Quitter. Like this big ass Rasta Rap shirt too. Emilio, if you don't give me a goddamn large. Look at him. Look at him. It's in the car. I got mine digitally. Hey, if I delete it, ain't no proof. I hit her with the "I'm a big fan" line. Shouts out to
you hit every woman with that. I mean,
look, I'll tell you.
When we make t-shirts, that'll be your shirt. I'm a big fan. It'll be your face like
Isaac for the love. But look, Zell, I ain't gonna stitch your Zell, but Zell, you know what I mean? He said he thought about doing that a couple times. I'm not keep snitching, but yeah, but listen, everybody that's listening to me, tell whoever you like or whoever you find attractive, hey, I'm your biggest fan. I don't care if she work at goddamn Ralph's.
My days are doing that are gone for now.
That's you, motherfucker. I'm talking about everybody else.
Should we talk about how we have now switched roles in life? Because you had called me for months, Mike Lowry, Mr. Bitches, you superstar, you're famous, this and that. Meanwhile, you were underground. All I'm going to do is just lift these weights and do these pods. Yeah. And now it's flipped. No, you got the bitches.
No. Hey, hold on. Cut his mic.
People want you to come on the show. On their show.
That's a lie. What show?
You're the superstar.
No, that's a lie. Say a show.
Now I'm the one who's like, I'm the one who's like, no women. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna record pods, and that's it. You ain't gonna hear anything.
That's me. That's all the fuck I do. What are you talking about?
No, you have become like in my past life, you were me, and now I'm you. That's us now. We did like the Freaky Friday shit.
Well, it wouldn't be.
We traded places, to be honest. Like,
well, you kind of look like Jamie Lee Curtis anyway. I have some type of addiction like Lindsay Lohan, not cocaine though, but you know.
Then what's the addiction?
We like liquid. Everybody, you know what I mean? Water.
You think Lindsay Lohan drinks water? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, she drink silver water or clear water. That's what she drink. I don't know what she doing now. She might be having a good life. Now I'm up here disrespecting her. But as far as me having women and all, that's a lie. I don't even know what show. Nobody who asked me to be on their show said the truth.
What shirt you got on right now? What shirt you got on?
Oh, shouts out to the Mighty Vin and Emilio Sparks. Wrestle Rap. Yeah, I got it.
Weren't you just on RAOP? Aren't you on Wiretap?
I produced for Random Max when I'm in Florida.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And then me, what am I doing?
BRP.
No.
We both on two prominent big shows. Well, I'm on two
saying
prominent shows. You on one.
We have traded places. I have now become the monk, like no women.
Yeah.
Just waits to podcast, and you are like, give me all the women.
That's a
give
lie.
me the fame. No,
that's
it's a fact.
So
look at the timeline, people. Look at the timeline. You'll see this man.
So this is the thing. I don't even know what you're talking about because we got two different timelines. Number one, I don't give a goddamn if I was Willie the janitor. I'm always gonna think about pussy. I like pussy consensually. Can you understand? Because he be looking at the same women as me. Anyhow, I like vagina. I don't know what to tell you. I am a heterosexual male, not knocking nobody else. I love pussy. What you want me to do? As far as like being on people's shows, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
How you know? How you believe anything I say? You should believe this, but everything else, how you know it's
Exactly.
gonna
See
work?
what I mean? You just
You
did.
know it'll work.
Yeah, don't. I don't be saying shit, but you should be listening. That's what you just.
Yeah, it's a travesty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that drop too. I hate drops, but I'm gonna get that drop.
And that's God. That'll be another shirt.
Can't repeat the. We're gonna get sued. Well, he don't own the show no more, so we good.
I was saying, we should.
His show
we
on
should.
Netflix. His show on
To
Comedy
be fair,
Central.
I'm gonna be honest. If I wasn't white, we would have been sued for all the shit that we pulled.
I doubt it. HBO Max ain't got no more money.
I almost wanted to open up the episode like the reason we took a break is because HBO Max stopped cutting checks for us, our unofficial sponsor.
I got a take for y'all. We gonna fuck it. We get to the entertainment in a bit. I got a take for y'all. I think Warner Brothers is broke.
Yeah, because they spent all the money making Game of Thrones and all these shitty DC movies that tanked.
Some ain't right because they whole Batgirl movie was a tax write-off at this point.
So
they rather take that.
Let's talk about that because again, we briefly talked about because the news hit the day we did Black Variant, and now it's been announced that they're gonna be having funeral screenings, is what they're calling it. So the people that worked on the movie, cast and crew, all that, are gonna be able to see the movie in like some parking lot.
Why the fuck would I give me my check? Fuck the movie. Funeral screening.
But the thing was, last week I finally watched Bad Boys for Life.
Oh no, movie of 2020 besides Sonic.
No.
Go ahead, get your shit out. You about to be disrespectful. The only thing I hate is he had his son look like Manny.
So that was I know when we talked to Chris Ann at the end of the year, you had it on your list. I think she might have had it on hers as well. But I haven't
of class, taste, and
haven't
elegance.
seen it yet. We put it on in Dallas for like 30 minutes and then cut it off and did something else.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Boy.
No, I watched it, and you know what? The direction was good by Adil and Bilal, and these are the duo. They want to direct Batgirl, and like the action's good. It's a messy script, so that's why it's not like it's not a bad movie. It's not a great movie. It's just a good movie.
It didn't flow. You could tell. Like I said, I'm not one of these podcasters that cut you off because I want to get my point across. This is called pacing.
The show's versus Davis. Like, thanks for this is what it is. Like,
see, even Sean saying that. No, but Discovery bought HBO, right?
Yeah, I know. Discovery is the place that has the money. Unless you're saying they went broke buying Warner Brothers.
But Discovery is owned by Disney, right?
No. National Geographic is owned by Disney.
Okay, so who owns Discovery?
Discovery was its own entity, and they bought Warner Brothers to have like mass entertainment instead of their reality programming.
Time Warner didn't own Discovery, so who funded them?
Discovery was its own entity. So I'm saying again, it's all the stuff that was on like the Discovery Channel and all that. All those reality shows, like they bought Warner Brothers to own like pop culture entertainment. All the shit in the Warner Brothers library and all the sports and all that, they bought into that company for that reason.
Okay, yeah. So Warner Brothers owns Discovery Channel. So how you buy out yourself, or I must be slow right now because I'm like,
I think they're retaining that like it's what they're calling it, Discovery Warner or whatever it'll be. Like they're like Warner Brothers they're not like shedding the name because it's a big name. It's that now it's like. Well, they're probably saying that Warner owns the Discovery Channel, but Discovery, it's like the entity of like the Discovery company that had Discovery Channel, Discovery Plus, all of that is probably what owns it because it was AT&T that owned Warner Brothers previously. Well, Warner Media, I should say, in general, that had again everything that was under the Warner umbrella, Warner Brothers, TNT, TBS, all the sports, all the movies, all the channels, and all that.
Shouts out to the Bay.
So that's why they were reality programming that bought entertainment, like all the superhero movies, all mainstream shows like Game of Thrones, The Wire. Like they bought into like to own all of it. And I think it could have bankrupted them, which is why they're probably sharing the stuff in Warner Brothers that was expensive, like this Batgirl movie. But even still,
But that only cost them 90 million.
but it's still 90 million you're going to save to fund yourself for what, another year or two.
Yeah, because the tax write-off, I think they said only like 30 million, something like that.
And then again, canceling a lot of like animated shows, children's programming. You see, they just re-upped Game of Thrones, which again is expensive in itself to make, but it drove the viewership, so that's what matters the most. This Batgirl movie was supposed to be HBO Max anyway. Was supposed to have a life in theaters, but somehow it became this casualty of cuts, and we spoke about it with Van and X, and to see what those guys did with Bad Boys for Life action wise, I was then curious to see what they were going to do with Batgirl. I think the action would have been good, because that's really the best part of Bad Boys for Life. The chemistry, Martin Lawrence, I didn't want to say was phoning it in, but I don't think he was as dedicated as he was in the previous two. I think he'd find out, yeah, I'll do it. I'm getting up there in age. It's a check. I'll do it. Because you see, like the way it ends, like Will Smith is gonna get his son out of jail to be like some Suicide Squad type shit, which makes me think like is Bad Boys 4 gonna be Will Smith, his son, Vanessa Hudgens, Charlie Melton, and Alexander Ludwig, and the fine Hispanic Latin chick. But
which one?
The one who was in charge of him.
Oh yeah, that's like his little shorty.
Yeah, his former love. Yeah,
when he got. Spoiler alert, anybody, it's been out 2 years. When he got shot the fuck up, she was the only female that checked on him, not them other females that he was fucking with in the old movies.
But that was the thing. I was like, is Martin Lawrence really just like, it's about time? But he had a good appearance on The Shop when they were promoting it. That's where we had the whole story of Will Smith telling the story of Michael Bay saying, "Open your goddamn shirt," like.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Batgirl, like I said on that episode with Van and X, like I wasn't anticipating that at all. And the funny thing is, it was written by the woman who wrote Birds of Prey, which is low key good, and she went on to write the Flash movie. So like, while DC didn't have a fucking Kevin Feige at the helm, this woman was writing 3 straight movies for them in a way. So at least they were kind of having the same scribe. To connect these dots, or at least someone that had a good tone, because Birds of Prey, I said it's decent. Like I like it's enjoyable at times, but it's definitely not like 2017 Justice League or BVS where it's like, oh god. Ugh.
No, it was pretty good for what it was, especially considering that when it was in pre-production, people was like, okay.
It was a movie that was saved by Chad Stahelski, who did John Wick. He filmed like the last half of the action scenes, especially I think the one when Harley Quinn goes into the precinct and then maybe the stuff at the end. He came in and reshot that stuff to save that movie.
We were supposed to get the sequel. That probably not gonna happen with Catwoman and Poison Ivy, because they part of that, if I'm not mistaken. No, the Gotham City Sirens. That was supposed to be. If Birds of Prey worked out, we were supposed to get Gotham City Sirens. Now we're probably not going to get that. And then thank you for bringing up the Flash. So Ezra Miller is a criminal. Obviously, he hasn't been charged with anything, but at the same time, how many is it?
Ezra Miller is a they.
It's more than one Ezra Miller?
No, the pronouns, sir.
Shit. I like them too, I guess. So shit, now I'm confused. They
are charged with a lot of shit and have been causing chaos for the last 2 years.
It's been 2?
Seems like it. Again, COVID was how long? I mean,
I thought they just got busy fucking last month. I'm like, we putting up.
I think it's really been I think it's been the last year.
Like Shorty out here kidnapping kids, allegedly holding them at farms in Iowa, and talking about he was gonna beat up the little Spanish dude on camera and shit, talking about beat your ass, and like, you on camera, you got the little dude scared, First of all, Ezra Miller is all of 6'1", 140. You can't run out this ass whooping I give you, boy. I mean, they. So you not gonna whoop my ass. I don't care. I don't know how it works. If I beat your ass, then you know.
The news came out that Ezra Miller turned himself into Warner Brothers to be like, I'll undergo treatment to save this movie, because Warner Brothers was thinking about scrapping it. I wish they did because I don't want to fucking see this movie.
No, but it's coming out. They're gonna be at the press.
I'm not gonna see it. I'm not seeing any DC movie now until.
Shit, I'm watching Black Adam.
I ain't. You can't unless you're gonna pay for my ticket so we can talk about it. I'm not gonna. I ain't. That man ain't getting my $7.
Is that the title?
Especially after he pulled the bullshit. Like, I didn't want this character to appear in Shazam because it would contradict what we are building. Do you not know? See, this is what I mean. I've been kind of focused on this man. What was the clip I posted yesterday, Banks? So what did I post yesterday? What did I put on my version of the Summer James screen? This man tries to hide from the fact that he was in that Tyler Perry movie.
I mean,
he was.
I still don't know why he scrapped that.
You know why?
Because he didn't want to be black.
I know.
What? I know nigga poppy.
That's what he be doing, low key, until it's time to play Black Adam.
Well, he could just be Samoa Adam, a Samoa nigga Adam. That's what he could be.
That piece.
But I'm still gonna watch it. But nah, the movie is.
But all right, so we know what Black Adam's coming out. They already pushed that back
to October,
and then they pushed Shazam: Fury of the Gods and Aquaman further.
Jared Leto.
I kind of low key was actually. I probably would have seen Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom because I liked the first Aquaman.
Well, you a fish.
Shout out to James Wan. He's a good action director. But I wasn't gonna go see Shazam: Fury of the Gods because I haven't seen the first Shazam and I won't.
I keep trying to tell you it's good.
I won't see it.
Okay, chat. Anybody that's here, because y'all know how my
I'm gonna listen to Antonio say Shazam was good. Fuck out of here.
Rome. Whoever's seen that, like it's legit a good movie.
No, I won't.
Oh, we got an expert here. Van.
No,
tell him that Shazam is good. Tell him Shazam is good.
Van roots for the Jets. He doesn't know what good is.
What's good, Brody? No, bro, it's good. Like, it's legit. Like, you could take kids to go see it and they'll join it and they don't have to know about Shazam. And guess who win it?
What was Van's pick for best part of the Phase 4? Did you pick Spider-Man like me?
Everybody, because that's the only good one.
No, because let's not forget
Let's
not forget what X said about Falcon and Winter Soldier.
That's what I'm saying. It's just fun. That's what
Fuck
it
out
is.
Of here.
Rome said the same thing. There you go. It's just fun. That's why I haven't seen it since it came out, but it's a fun movie. It's like it's sad. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's about orphans. I don't like since like Mike, I won't watch shit about orphans. It makes me sad.
You know, it legit made me sad. Like when they get to that, but I mean that's his whole story. Or they story. Not they, but the kids.
I know what you meant. now you're worried because I called you out.
I ain't worried about it. I don't know shit. I'm gonna start blaming everything on LAUSD.
Now you're trying to play Mandy. It's like, for real, like I got it. They ain't gonna pass me this time. I got it. Like,
so I got a call. Nah, see, I'm gonna start tripling down. Anyhow,
and you know who is that? What you're trying to say?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Look, Rome said it. Listen.
I don't care.
She on some show.
You watched Day Shift, and that was shit, right? But then
Am said, maybe I was tripping.
But then Am guilt tripped you and said it was actually good. And you know what, maybe you're like, maybe you're right.
She in it. I gotta give it a second look.
All right, true, Sean. Every superhero movie is somewhat about orphans in a way, but I just mean like orphanage lifestyle in a way, or like foster parents lifestyle. At least Peter Parker, like he went to family. Bruce Wayne was raised by the butler.
Superman was raised by, well, he was an orphan because he had.
Yeah, he was raised by what probably would be MAGA parents now when we discuss this thing. So we need to think a little bit. Kevin Costner is my guy, but I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I mean, he did.
Torrance, bro. He definitely back up.
No, but I said, but Jonathan Kent definitely does seem like this country was probably good during the Reagan years.
No, that's him. Kevin Costner said, like, I don't give a fuck that he's in the Bodyguard. He from Torrance. Me and Antonio know about Torrance.
No, I'm saying I think Kevin Costner. I think he goes. I don't want to say he goes both ways. I bet you don't know that she goes both ways.
Well, you got to say they go both ways. I bet you didn't know. You got to be fair. Everybody like fucking.
Oh, here you go now. recover.
The thing is about that movie, real quick, is it's doing going back to the bully, that jabroni. So that movie is doing extremely well. It has the highest test screenings ever. So the movie coming out.
We're not gonna fall for that shit, are we?
I know somebody see it. She said it was good.
Who?
A friend of mine. She said it's really good. So we're screwed. They gonna be at the premiere. Because it's Warner Brothers too. Like the people that's behind it.
Wait. Don't say Warner Brothers when they put out Mortal Kombat last year.
No, I'm saying Warner Brothers not gonna care that all this shit is going on because it's Warner Brothers.
Of course not. Yeah.
Like, dog.
Which is stupid why they showed Batgirl. Like nothing was. They said it was something that wasn't up to their standards. Like Justice League 2017 was up to their standards. That movie opens up with a fucking Snapchat story.
And
of a CGI Henry Cavill. That poor fucking guy couldn't
fucking look like good old JR. Superman.
Up to their standards. Fuck out of here. And then what do they have up next after that?
Shit. Oh, Aquaman, wasn't it?
No, I mean after Aquaman, it's what's supposed to. Well, they gave Matt Reeves like, here, we want everything you're gonna do. Like they gave like write your own check, Matt Reeves.
Suicide Squad came out with
2018,
right?
Oh, wait, the first one?
Not the Suicide Squad.
2016.
Okay, so that's before.
I think we're getting more Peacemaker. We're getting well, don't forget they had to fix Suicide Squad because it was too dark, and then the trailer was so light with
and they put that stupid ass Ronda Rousey music in there.
They remixed the movie before it was even released in terms of like
communication. I don't know why I thought that was in it.
It could have been. They played Ballroom Blitz. That's why.
Yeah, it was. That was in the movie.
Yeah,
that was in the movie.
Ballroom Blitz.
Yo, I don't know who the music supervisor is behind these studios, but they had the same like day shift. The music. I said, all right, bro.
And what's been going on this whole week is the Linkin Park Transformer song at the end of every fucking movie. See, here's why movies in the 2000s, which is what our 2-year anniversary episode will be next month, is 2000s movies, TV, just music in general, was like so pop rock heavy that it sold the shit out of whatever it was selling, even if it was terrible. But the mixture of guys in fucking leather wrist bracelets, Henley tees, and fucking baggy jeans with a fucking wallet chain going, hey, it was like selling these fucking mega blockbusters, and it fucking worked. Unless it was Bad Boys 2 of Shake Your Tail Feather. But again, that's when Nelly was still on his run at that time. You couldn't go wrong with having like a rock band sell your biggest movie of the summer.
That's your OG favorite rapper. One of your OGs.
Who? Oh no, yeah, we've had this conversation before. Do you want to talk about how the OGs are trying to get you out of here for what you were saying about your favorite rapper?
I say a lot of shit and I mean it. I said shit and I mean that. And look, there you go. Yeah, they wasn't trying to get me out here. We had a personal conversation because this is how it works, people. I don't need to go back and forth on Twitter with people because I know them personally.
What's up? Hey now,
man. Rock favorite goddamn rapper is James Brown. All right.
It's Jay-Z. He said it to us in Dallas. He says it to us every chance he gets. Like, you ain't gonna talk about Jay like that.
Man, nobody. Right. If you listen to this,
because you said Rick Ross has been better than Jay-Z for how long?
For a long fucking time.
And then bam, Mr. I gotta play both sides. Like, hey, no, you got a point.
That's because that man has common sense and he listens. Everybody else has common sense.
Fam's always smart to be like, I'll hear your argument because it's not entirely wrong. your whole thing, he was probably saying like as of late, Rick Ross has been better than Jay-Z, but not all time. Which is what you were basically trying to say, like this man the last 10 years has been better than this man who you were saying is the greatest, right?
But that's what I'm saying. I just didn't.
And then Greg came off the top rope with Rick Ross isn't even better than Drake.
His big ass can't come off the top rope and say that.
I love that because I had to show up and then Robbie's like, I know you ain't talking. Like, sit down. I'm like,
listen, I know Greg ain't listened to this. Almost little big cousin, but still.
I wouldn't be surprised if Greg listen. We have to get Greg on at some point.
He too rich to talk to us.
I think he would talk to us. He likes you. I think he likes me too, though. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I did meet him in person.
Yeah. No, he's super nice. No, he is super nice. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm remembering leaving House of Blues.
No, legit, Greg couldn't shove off the top rope because he's 6'5". Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like almost jumping off the rope.
I looked at him like John Sally and Martin Lawrence, like sit your big ass down.
With the big ass glasses.
Oh god. Dallas,
who was the Undertaker of rap? Lil Pete.
This man had to turn the mic off and mute himself. This coward! Is this your king? Is this your king? Because he knew I was gonna know, so this man had to hide because he's the dead man, right?
I'm sorry, God.
No, you ain't.
You're right. It could have got worse. I had another name.
I told you what's the worst moment of that of all time. I sent it to you, right? The last fan, like, how come no one said? Oh no, how come Owen Hart did induct Brett at the Hall of Fame? And they were like, for a minute, and then he's like, I don't know. And the other guy would laugh like how Amp laughs, like.
Bro, Amp Lad be having me.
No, I'm legit worried about next week, even though I'm not funny anymore.
Shit, you discover lightning.
Oh god! Oh, you mean like you would set me up? I had to like. You were throwing like a fastball right down the middle, and like the catcher, like he's gonna throw a fastball, and I'm like, all right.
Like, because I told this, I'm sorry, everybody, pray for me. It ain't enough prayer in the world. Because I told this fucking jabroni, I said, hey, send Sparks a video to let him know you.
No. You said you were at an Italian man's house in Staten Island. I immediately said, so you're at Sparks' house, and you said yes.
No, I could have been at Joe Pesci crib getting called a movie.
And you said he still doesn't think you're a real person. Send a video, and I said lightning, and then you went.
And I sent it to the Jamaicans.
And what do they say?
They said, see, we can't have nothing.
That's exactly like that's some colonizer shit. That's
like, bro, it's Queen Elizabeth all over again.
This Yankee.
And he half a Yankee anyway.
Oh shit.
Like if y'all didn't know, Josh is half white.
Nope.
Half Dominican. That's why. That's why you can't see.
But yeah, DC. No, what do they have next?
Four fish.
You know what? No, that was we had done an episode when I did Best of BBD Pod Volume 4. What was our conversation about Offset and Ric Flair? Then I immediately go, so back to Spider-Man No Way Home. It's like he's in the mirror dimension and he's using math, and then you're like, math would be used to defeat Doctor Strange. Like, yeah.
Geometry, that's how you beat
everything. No, you were saying math was gonna be used to defeat Doctor.
Oh yeah, no, I got 10 on me.
Yeah. But no, I mean
no more Doctor Strange.
Be gone, wannabe.
Dodge this.
Yeah. Wonder Woman 3 is supposed to happen.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need no more women empowerment movies, bro.
Oh, the Blue Beetle movie is still like, now what's gonna happen with that?
They're gonna cancel that shit.
Yeah, which sucks because the guy who's Blue Beetle is Miguel on Cobra Kai, and he's pretty good on that show.
Shit, I thought it was Antonio. I'm sorry, y'all. Today is gonna be one of them days.
You are really just like a racist, to be honest. Just face it. Like,
no, I'm sorry. I gotta keep this energy because I gotta record later on Wiretap Black Announce Table Patreon. Please.
Yeah, go over there and listen to last week's episode and the week before that because Cal was on too. You guys were talking about Christian Rock being athlete of the century, right?
Oh, that's my baby right there. Blueface.
Should they no offense to the woman who played Batgirl, but should they recast Christian Rock as Batgirl?
No, they should cast her as Bane.
I thought Sassy Santana was Bane.
Well, they could switch back and forth because she got the same traps as him.
Would Christian Rock have to be Talia al Ghul?
No, bro, she got to be somebody strong. She too fucking strong. She can be Bane. Like when she put the tooth in, that's what the venom getting in her body.
Damn. We're getting Peacemaker season. We're getting Peacemaker season 2. James Gunn said. So that's
we sure.
All praise to the GOAT.
First of all, you white, y'all don't pray to God. Second of all, are we sure?
I only pray to the sixth God. That's it.
See, you the devil.
I've said that. I don't go to church. Like,
well, you don't want to be the. Is Joe Osteen too?
Anyway,
you ain't trying to take from everybody. You don't take just from white people. You take from everybody.
Yeah. Or they take it like they took everything else.
Speaking of taking, anyhow.
But yeah, James gonna post an image of. I think they're supposed to be shooting sometime soon because John Cena probably finished the scenes he had to do for Fast X.
How we
that's
know
what we
he
didn't
was
talk.
there?
He was because they were filming in London and he was already in London for Argyle, the movie he's making with Matthew Vaughn and him.
That don't mean like hey,
he did a drop by. Come on.
Yeah, just to see what's going on. Oh shit, y'all shooting these again?
No, they. Good for you.
Right. Like, bro, about, what's this Fast 10? Damn, bro. Hey, can you do a scene real quick? Not gonna be able to do
the complaints about the street racing in LA.
So you want me to get serious? Yeah.
All right, so let me read this real quick. So they went back to LA to the famous spot where they always go to in LA.
Near Chinatown.
Here's what it says. The report also quotes several residents as saying that the protest has more to do with the year-long inconveniences caused by fans of the series than one day of filming. A married couple that lives near the Bob's Market location said that fans practice donuts and ramp up their engines, creating noise and smoke, while another resident claimed to once have had a gun pointed at him by a Fast and Furious fan, whom he asked to stop causing a ruckus in the middle of the day. And this was also another quote. We will hold the protest to honor the 178 people who have been killed by street racers in Los Angeles. It's a shame universal for the callous disregard for this deadly epidemic of street racing their film started and continue to promote. So speak on this by you growing up in LA. I grew up in the Bay. So I mean, street racing did and didn't happen. Again, large culture of, Asian Americans, fixed up Hondas and all that, souped up Hondas. Big on street racing is kind of everywhere, but in California it's very heavy given the highways and all these kind of back roads. But again, this franchise did I would say that it kickstarted like the street racing phenomenon and all that. That was like kind of low key happening already, but it took it to the mainstream of people doing this and people losing their lives, unfortunately.
Yeah. Let me be serious about this. So,
yeah.
So I'm not gonna bring up the person who lost their child last year, but every time I think, it's one of those things that come into my mind. And like he was saying earlier, there's a lot of shit that's happened in the past 2 years that has made people really, just question life and all that. I ain't gonna get too more because I know we here enjoy ourselves, laugh and stuff, but it's a time and a place for everything. So somebody lost their life last lost his young son because of street racing. I don't need to say the comedian's name is morbid. It still bothers me. And I remember vividly waking up in the morning and seeing that. And I thought it happened to him, but it was his son. So street racing has been prominent because of Fast and Furious. Yes. So for 21 years now, it's been prominent because of the movie. Is it mostly because of the movie? No. It's just the same thing as people blaming Scarface for everything being a movie. It's never just based on the movie. Like, yes, art imitates life, but you can't solely blame it on that. So with the street racing thing and 178 people dying and shit, to be honest with y'all, I thought it would be more just because it seemed like it happens almost every day at home. Somebody's losing their life. It's a lot of young kids, babies that lose their life too because of street racers. It's a lot of cities, or not a lot of cities, but it's a lot of places in the city where it happens a lot. I won't say the cities. I ain't snitching. You feel me? Even though this is something that's all ignorance aside, snitching is one thing. Saving somebody's life is another thing. It's about being condescending and saving somebody's life. But at the same time, LAPD ain't shit and they mamas ain't shit. So by the time you call in at a street racing, they'll probably be fucking leaving Taco Bell or donuts or a donut factory. So it really don't matter. But no, it's a big thing in the city, and it's unfortunate that people keep losing their lives to it. But you can't blame it on a movie. It has something to do with it, but not really, because people, bruh, before it was Fast and the Furious, we had fucking Gran Turismo. We had driving games, Cruising USA. So you can't blame it on that. You got to blame it on ignorance, because ignorance is more prominent than it ever been before. And it's a lot of ignorant motherfuckers out here. So, but I like the fact that the thing is with LA too, with home, they always try to protest something. It don't work. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and be like, I don't advocate for protesting, because in my mind, that shit don't really do nothing. Honestly, because corporations gonna do what the fuck they want, but I understand why you doing it, to get people informed about it. So maybe it does work, but you're trying to go against Universal. You're trying to go against these studios who we know, motherfucker, Alec Baldwin shot somebody, accidental or not. You know what I mean? He shot somebody, and then they just like, all right, well, we're gonna put the movie on hold, but we still gonna keep producing.
More or less,
movies.
probably, I think, just canceled. I think the movie is officially canceled or whatever, because I mean, not just in the sense of like no one will see. Like, I think they shut it down completely due to the circumstance, and again, the possibility that he will or won't face jail time. Still an uncertain thing. Again, that was an unfortunate incident last year where obviously, like everything on Twitter, people have to get their fucking jokes in, but then be serious at other times, but then still everything's jokes, which is why Twitter's bullshit a lot of the time, because people are, again, contradict themselves every fucking day, every second of every day on Twitter and all that. But again, I think, I'm one of these people again who grew up with these movies and didn't drive until the fucking seventh one came out. And that's probably why I'm a bad driver. And I'm not to make light of it, but it's that, that mindset of it did promote something. It's the thing where, like, what they would say about wrestling promoting violence or whatever, and kids trying wrestling moves at the playground, it just comes with it, which is why they had to do the please don't try this at home campaign.
Dislocated my right shoulder.
I think I broke my tailbone. That was like, sheesh. And you see who's in that video, and it makes sense what happened. And we're not here to indict Universal or Vin Diesel, all the other producers on that. It's an unfortunate casualty, like you said, that this movie and this franchise, what it has done, it's, like anything, it just takes a life of its own in a way. And the people in that area are kind of right to, I think, be upset about it, especially, again, it's a famous location. I mean, like I said, fortunately, I will be going to California next year for WrestleMania with BRP. Even though I said I'd never go back, but we will have to at least go by the Bob's Market or the house or whatever. I
know exactly where it is too.
Yeah, just to do it. But yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. And when I saw it, I'm like, wow, I'm not really surprised to hear that either, given the fact that again street racing takes so many lives, and I mean again look how Paul Walker lost his life. It wasn't really street racing, but it was speed. It was him being someone who was kind of already living that lifestyle somewhat, which is why he pitched that idea to Neil Moritz about the movie where they had done the skulls. And I think Neil Moritz said, what's your dream project? And Paul Walker said Days of Thunder meets Donnie Brasco. And they found this Vibe article about street racing, and again, Paul Walker grew up in Southern California. And it was already kind of like doing this on the side, but yeah, I mean, again, that we make again. There was a joke yesterday again that we ought to make about like New York drivers, and all that. But again, there are terrible drivers everywhere. Just be cautious on them. There's nothing really else to say in that regard. But yeah. And it's supposed again the scene they're filming. I imagine it is similar to like the scene at the end of F9. We gathered together for a barbecue, but still, again, it's going to cause a ruckus and all that, and the stars will be there. And I think it just what happens where you have like a famous location in movies, like you can actually go to that place. It's not like we can't actually go to fucking Wakanda. We can't fucking go to these fictional places because they're built on a set in a studio on a lot and all that. I mean, you can if you get like the tour and all that, but like this is an actual real place where they actually filmed. Like I imagine how many diners in Tarantino movies have people gone by to fucking say they went to the diner where that gets robbed in Pulp Fiction and all that.
Right.
But is on that. What other news happened this week that we had to talk about? We're not done with this. I'm just saying like there because there's well, real quick. So since we've been gone, like I said, we missed. I reviewed The Gray Man with Cal. We'll save that for end of the year episode.
Yeah.
Nope. You didn't like it at all, right?
What, The Gray Man?
No, nope. I'm saying.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. The motherfucking electrician kept coming over every day to the crib. I would have told this punk ass to get on. You feel me? Hey man, listen, y'all already know how I get down. Y'all know how I feel about Keke Palmer. That's my boo-boo. That's all I liked about the movie.
I liked it and thought it was good, but I didn't love it nor think it was great. So, however, it was better than Us, but it also wasn't that hard to be better than Us. Given how Us has a great first hour and a great last 20 minutes. Everything else in between is and what else? So Prey, I thought that was actually pretty good, even though I think you and I were both kind of like a movie about the Predator against the Comanche. Just in terms of like, are they like just stop making well, I mean just like stop making Predator movies. They don't work, to be honest. Like
well
it's
once again, no idea is original, but the thing is with Hollywood, they're gonna OD make everything not original. So with they movie, with the Prey movie, I was just like, all right, so they back in the they got the Indians going on,
Native
God
Americans,
bless the GOAT, Patrice O'Neal. Is it this or this?
Nope.
This.
Are you gonna do what he said about Tiger Ali Singh? Like, my family doesn't want me to wear the turban.
Wear the turban. Put the fucking turban on.
Vince McMahon. No wonder they got him out of here. He was just put on the fucking turban, like.
No, they got him.
And Patrice was like, please, like, my family says.
It's a bit.
He was like, Vince McMahon's the coldest man I've ever met. And I've been around some tough people, but Vince McMahon, he's like.
Well, isn't that said by everybody?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's people that come from poverty that know people that's tough and killers. But they be like, no, Vince is ruthless. Yeah, like, no, that's. So for him to say that he from a certain part of Boston, you know what I mean?
Boston.
That tell you everything you need to know.
You didn't knock over a style market for a box of quarters,
Fuck Boston too. Anybody listening from Boston, no disrespect, but all disrespect. I hate y'all city.
We might have one listener from Boston, I believe. One or two.
We don't do we know him?
I've interacted with him a few times. He might maybe just listen to BRP now that I think about it. I'm not sure.
Well, no disrespect, but fuck Boston. No disrespect to you, but fuck.
Are we gonna do Showtime Lakers?
Yeah, you ain't from LA. Listen, let me cut the promo real quick. If y'all listen, no disrespect to anybody that's here. I love all y'all. You know what I mean? But me, Antonio, and Davis from California. Everybody want to be in California or be from it.
Here we go.
They don't make nobody look. They don't make too many of us. You feel me? We legends off the bat. Yeah, we legends off the bat. You feel me? If you from the Bay, you from LA, you a legend off the bat. Well, Antonio, he from the OC. I ain't gonna give out his exact location, but he from the OC. That's unfortunate. But he's still from California. All right, god damn it. But still.
All right, god damn it. Like
he from a certain part of California I can't go to without being called a slur, but still. Like Davies, if you go, you'll fit right in. But me,
yeah, bro.
Yes, dude. I don't want to say it. All right, I'm sorry. Don't want to say it. But these guys,
the people that Tyler the Creator hangs out with.
No, he hang out with some. He hang out with some pretty solid people. They weird, but they solid. I'll just say that.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Tristan from the Bay too. Shouts out to Tristan too. So 4 of us.
Shit, where is I going with that? Oh, did you like Prey though? I thought it was good. I liked it.
No, I didn't. I just said that. I want me to repeat myself.
Well, I wasn't sure because you immediately went to like. But I think I said this with Cal. Like, I think the Predator's a dope concept that they just never can fully execute. But then again, the Predator is like Darth Vader, where like and Chris Paul, they're only good against scrubs. They can't win a title.
Bruh, put them in the city again. You ever seen Predator 2?
No.
Yeah, so was it Danny Glover? Danny Glover had to go get that movie. That shit was gruesome. That shit was way more gruesome than the first one. They was in LA, downtown LA. The Predator was tripping there. Let me tell you something. Listen, it's a bunch of predators in LA.
I was about to say, they're at the Scientology Center, right?
Nah, they call him Weinstein.
There's a movie about that coming out soon.
What fucking? Why you need to make a movie? The motherfucker's nasty.
About the journalists that expose the story.
You don't need to.
It's like how they did.
I got a movie for it. I got a movie about Harvey Weinstein. How about a baseball bat to the back of his motherfucking head? That's movie in. That's what we need. We have exposed Harvey Weinstein, and there's a guy out there looking for him. Just take a fucking baseball bat. We definitely. Warner Brothers definitely ain't gonna do business with us. I don't give a fuck. Go fuck.
Well, that's not Warner Brothers. That's a Universal movie.
No, but I'm saying that Weinstein Productions, I think, is under Warner Brothers.
No. It was Miramax and then the Weinstein Company. He was his own entity.
Okay, well, fuck it. Take a baseball bat to the back of his cranium. I know he talking about he in jail, talking about he like this. You wasn't doing that when you was taking ass. Motherfucker talking about he in jail dying good.
Just a few more pats.
Yeah, so hey man, the Reaper need to pat him on the back. Get him the fuck out of here.
No.
I love Django, but I don't love it that much. Thanks. Good reference.
We also have Bullet Train. I like Bullet Train.
No,
I know you didn't.
The shit was horrible. Brad Pitt tricked y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all.
Well, Brad Pitt wasn't the star of the movie. It was Aaron Taylor Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry. They were the stars of the movie.
You could have fooled the shit out of me. They kept showing this old bastard.
No, I mean, he was like the star that they sold. But I mean, but those two were like the real stars of the movie. And unfortunately, fucking Joey King, who's like,
Yo, imagine. Hold on, man. I'm gonna cut a promo on Brad. Now I'm gonna cut a promo on you.
Don't do it. Come on, don't.
You can't control it. Listen, you had a woman who was on the most popular TV show ever. That's the greatest white show in history, France. She made motherfucking movie money from France, and you want to switch up and go to Angelina Jolie fine ass. I understand because she fine in a motherfucker. And you couldn't keep that in order. What the fuck going on, bruh? You made 7, and you wasn't even the best thing about 7. What's in the box? You being a goddamn loser. You a simp. That's what's in the box. Your heart. Pick your heart, 3 stacks.
You're hitting too close to home right there. Relax.
Pick up your heart, 3 stacks. Like, bruh, you couldn't. How you fumble Angelina Jolie? I know she probably crazy as shit. She cutting blood.
Well, the whole consensus about Brad Pitt realistically is like he's a great actor who's a dumbass.
Who said that?
He's a great actor.
Who? You and the other white people said that, right?
Oh, well, that is true. That is accurate.
Yeah.
I will say.
White people. Brad Pitt is a phenomenal actor. He's top 100 People magazine sexiest people. Who gives a fuck?
But there's like the whole consensus that he's just like a giant pothead who just makes movies and that's it. Like,
who is Joey King?
She was the girl in Bullet Train. She was the fucking girl in Bullet Train, the one who planned everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. She do look too young. Yeah,
she's annoying as fuck. Yeah.
Well, she's an actress too, so one day I'm gonna get on here and start talking about never mind. Hollywood, not the famous ones. Actors and actresses are just like they not all the way here. One day I'm gonna have a conversation about that.
Well, that's what Brad Pitt is basically.
That movie. Okay, so let me say this: the movies that he do are good. He's not good in them.
No, he's good. Not. See,
he was Brad Pitt as Troy. Thank you, Antonio, for that line.
He's Achilles. What do you mean?
Yeah, and they cut that motherfucker, and he failed, just like his acting skills.
That is the funniest, like one of the most iconic, unintentionally hilarious scenes is him getting shot in the heel and being like, and Orlando Bloom shoots his ass again. And it's like
the Achilles heel. Now, if
you because his mother dipped him by the like. Mythology is such like a mind fuck at times. Like,
no, it's just Greek mythology. You got a bunch of crack. I'm sorry, you got a bunch of crackers that's just
yeah. They're like, what if the man who loved his reflection drowned because he couldn't stop looking in the water? Or like, what if the man who loved his mother killed his father? Or what if the man who his punishment is pushing a boulder up a hill only for it to fall down and him to push it up again, which is basically the story of the Gray Man, which they skipped over by him being Sisyphus.
What if we all eating each other's salad?
Or that's no, that actually are you talking about like Caligula? Caligula? Yeah, I can't say that fucking name.
Troy was all right.
He's got Troy. He's got the first two Oceans movies.
Because it wasn't him. No, it's not the first two. It's 1 and 3. 2 was horrible.
3 is horrible. 2 is great, and he's the
2
star
slow
of 2.
as fuck. All it was the what's the name that looked like Dracula?
A bunch of makeup disguises. They got George Clooney in a mustache, Brad Pitt in a mustache, and Matt Damon in a fake nose.
Thank you. The Hulk was smashed. No pun
intended. Eric Bana was supposed to be next up, and he fumbled it, or he did something. Like,
yeah, what happened to him?
I think he just fell off.
He just got tired.
No, I think he was just like. Because he was supposed to be legit, like next man up.
Mm-hmm. Because after the Hulk, I ain't see him.
Same thing with Clive Owen. Because Clive Owen was in all these movies, and then he did Shoot 'Em Up, and it was like we didn't hear from him at all. Like,
okay, I think I'll go back to the UK now.
Yeah, well, and Eric Bana is Australian.
Yeah, he is.
But Eric Bana has done like a few things. Well, Eric Bana is great in King Arthur: Legend of the Sword, as King Arthur's father, Uther Pendragon, or just Uther. Yeah.
Okay, that's problematic.
But no, it's so he has the first 2 Oceans movies. 7
and 3. He got to go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook because I keep cutting you off. I'm gonna let you cook.
No. Oceans 13 isn't good. I'm sorry, it's not.
How is it not good? Shut up, Eve. There's a story behind that. That's why you spelling like me now.
I was just about to say this man's spelling like why this man got no facial. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he's fucking phenomenal in. But of course, Leo is the better actor. That's the thing. Like they gave Leo the Oscar too early for a shitty movie when he should have got one for Wolf of Wall Street.
That movie was not that bad.
The Revenant.
It was not that bad.
It's just a waste of my fucking time, is what.
But it's the whole how you get an Oscar thing.
It's phenomenally made. Yes, I'm not going to discount for that, but I just mean like I'm not trying to watch this man struggle through the fucking wilderness for 2.5 hours just to kill Tom Hardy at the end. Like, no.
Dog, you know what? I think we talked about it before. That's the whole Oscar bait and switch thing. It's like, all right, we got to get you to be in the woods. We got to get you to play somebody. We got to get you to.
You got to be a real person. That's why Will Smith finally got an Oscar this year. And then, look what happened to him after that. That he deserved what happened because of that. for
So
trying to
what?
cheat the system.
What you mean? How you cheat the system?
I'm not good. If you're gonna play a real person just to win an Oscar, I ain't. No.
Oh yeah, we had this
No.
discussion before. Dog,
Yeah.
but he did a phenomenal job.
I don't give a fuck. Play someone original. Like, don't play
That
someone.
is original.
That is a real person.
This man gave birth to two of the greatest athletes, if not the greatest women athletes of all
Make
time.
the movie about them.
That's
This
what it
woman
kind
just
of
retired.
was.
This woman just retired.
Yeah, perfect timing, ain't it?
I'm just saying. So Brad Pitt has and Fury's good. Moneyball. Troy.
Moneyball was good to you. Pause.
Moneyball is good, even though it's so fucking stupid because Moneyball forgets that the A's also had Barry Zito and fucking Miguel Tejada. Like, let's cool down on the fact that like they did this with no money. Like they also had star players on cheap salary. Like, calm the fuck down.
You got a Tyler face with an Uncle Body. Stop, E. Go ahead.
Fuck, what else did he do?
See, I can go. What happened to that zombie movie that was in post production for like 2 years?
No, that movie. I've never seen World War Z, but that movie was famous. Like they weren't even finished making that movie, and they're like, this shit doesn't work. We got to save this movie. Like,
yeah, they reshot that shit like 20 times.
Yeah, they brought in Drew Goddard one day. The next day they brought in Damon Lindelof, and I think one other day they brought in another writer to refix what the other two guys had fixed.
You like Thelma and Louise?
I've never seen it.
He didn't even have no lines in that.
Glorious Bastards, obviously.
Burn After Reading.
He's good in that movie, but that movie is
this motherfucker was eating chips.
Let me see what else he has. But yeah, no, Inglourious Bastards, how you can forget that.
But once again, is it him or is it supporting cast?
No, he's good in them. Oh, Snatch. Come on, see Snatch. What else?
Was it once again?
I like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It's a good bad movie.
When you gonna take the waves out your head, you be brushing your hair in reverse. The waves is prosthetic. I bet you cut them hair, them waves take a year to grow back.
But no, he has a movie coming out this year.
What else is he doing?
Well, no, about old-timey Hollywood, which is, I know, your favorite.
No, it ain't. That's when we get called slurs.
That's the joke. You ruined my show. But no, Brad Pitt. Bullet Train was good. I like Bullet Train.
That's because he be slapping concrete in himself all day. I ain't say where. Bullet Train was not good.
It was. I also had low expectations after seeing the trailer 800 times. So I'm like, this movie at least better be decent. And it was. It was pretty good. Again, it sold itself as one thing, and it was something completely different. But
his movies be having a lot of cast members, like People Podcast. Be having guests.
Brad Pitt? You saying that Brad Pitt's only good when he's on the All-Star team?
That's what I've been saying for the past 10 minutes.
That's what movies are supposed to be, though, too. Like,
no, but if you're supposed to be the star, why you can't shine?
He was shining. He was good in that. He was good in Bullet Train. Come on.
Was it because of him or the cast?
No, I'm saying he's good in it as his performance in the movie is good too, but also the rest of the movie is good.
You're not answering my question. It's the same thing with Fight Club. Y'all crackers love Fight Club, all right? Y'all be Fight Club. Fight Club. What are the rules of Fight Club? Don't talk about Fight Club. It don't fucking exist. Brad Pitt don't even exist in the movie. He's a fictional character. Fictional character. He wasn't real. What's the
none of these characters are real in the movie. So what are you getting pissed about?
It's Edward Norton having a white fantasy. Y'all have this fanatical thing that y'all do where I'm about to make up a violent creature, you know what I mean, to help me subdue my anger that I won't let out. So once again, was Edward Norton the best thing about that movie or Brad Pitt? It probably was Brad Pitt that time. Yeah. That's one time.
Oh, that time.
That time was good. What else?
What else? You don't fuck with Ed Norton though either, and I don't blame you for that.
Nobody does.
Yeah, exactly.
He a good actor, but everybody hate him.
Yeah. Remember what Brian Cox said? Brian Cox said he's a good actor, but he's terrible when he fancies himself a writer-director.
Yeah. He one of them people, man. You are a victim of your own ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Please write that down to anybody.
Which is why Kevin Feige's like, you're getting the fuck out of here.
Exactly. But like, all right, man. So
there was one other movie that we didn't talk about. It was probably
I liked him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but
yeah, I like Bruce Lee.
But he was himself.
Okay, himself. What do you mean?
It's a lot of actors that play themselves.
Charming guy on a movie set.
I don't know about all that. I ain't never been on a movie set.
We're in a movie. Okay.
I'm trying to be in a couple movies. I had some facial hair then. With women out there.
That's what you're trying to say. It's rubbing on you.
Yeah, when you get the juices on your facial hair, it grows back ASAP. That's how you grow your facial hair. I'm telling you.
White around your.
Wait, what?
But anyway,
didn't you say you want to swim with Aquaman earlier?
No.
But you admitted you a fish, right?
I'm a Pisces, yeah. That's why I'm so fucking emotional. Anyway,
Brad Pitt.
The one movie we didn't talk about, well, good reason was what was it, doozy? Thor: Love and Thunder, which will be on Disney Plus soon.
Get to the shit before I start going off.
No. It's funny because I really didn't talk about this even on White Noise when we talked about the MCU news. But I did say this. I was pissed that Thor: Love and Thunder turned out to be about relationships, or right after everything had happened to me. But also how bad that movie just looked.
It's horrible.
With the exception of one scene, that movie looked like utter trash. And the best scene is the fight on the Shadow Realm against Gore. But again, you and I were both like, wow, Christian Bale, what a professional, because that man was committed the whole time. He was the only one who's like, I actually care about the craft.
He was going off. He was going off from beginning to end of that movie.
And you can kind of tell, like, Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, Natalie Portman, just like, I guess this is what we're doing.
They felt like they was back on the Men in Black set.
I've never seen that movie.
I never will.
Yeah, same. But yeah, that movie was just
top to bottom ass.
Yeah, and again, it was the weird conundrum too, where much like the Gray Man, these guys that are girl dads in real life want to be surrogate fathers to lost daughters in movies. Yeah. Like, remember, he becomes the little girl's foster parent, just like the Anna Gray Man. He rescues the little girl and will like be her guardian. Like, it's like the weird thing in an action movie now, where like you have to be a parent again, which was the thing it was for a while. Or or the killer like killed your wife and child, and now you're seeking revenge. It's like, no, only one person gets killed, and now I think Logan. It's probably all Logan's fault because everyone's like, wow, the little girl was so great. We got to keep this thing alive.
They tried to kill my father. Say words, son. They tried to kill my father.
They tried to kill my father. Say words, son. Say words. But yeah, no, I mean, other than that, I mean, this summer,
it ain't hit.
It was a shaky summer. Last year we had a fast summer, even though nothing else really came out in the summer that we cared about besides F9. Oh, the Suicide Squad came out at the end of summer. John Cena saved us. Like he saved SummerSlam last year as well.
SummerSlam was still good.
Don't forget the Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair thing happened. Him and Roman Reigns as the main event was like what was saving that card.
Well, Bobby Lashley choked out Goldberg, son. That was fire.
That was hilarious. He was like, oh. I grab a dog and just choke. That was what Bobby Lashley was doing. And then Brock Lesnar came out at the end and just beat John Cena's ass off camera, which was like, why? Why?
It's happened several times. It happened again. So,
but yeah, I mean, and now we have the fall, which not much is coming out. The thing was this week, George Miller, who directed Mad Max Fury Road, has a movie coming out and no one's talking about it. the movie of Idris Elba and Tilda Swinton.
The damn lion.
No, that movie came out last week. This movie is the movie where Idris Elba is the genie.
Oh yeah, I actually do want to tap into that.
I know you want to see. That's definitely a Banks type movie.
Because it threw me off when I seen the trailer. I forgot what.
Yeah,
movie
no, it's
I
a
went to
weird
go see.
fucking like again like this is clearly the man who was like, I'm gonna make Mad Max. I'm gonna make Mad Max 2, Road Warrior, and then I'm gonna make Babe, Happy Feet. Wait a couple years and then make Mad Max Fury Road.
Because the
What a weird
prequel is
fucking
coming
guy.
out. The prequel.
Furiosa.
Yeah, that was supposed to come. I think they said like 2025.
Well, again, Mad Max Fury Road took like not 6. It took like 4 years to make
Mm-hmm.
because they showed like Zoe Kravitz being like the casting photo of Zoe Kravitz, and then her when they made the movie was that like time had passed.
Yeah.
And also
Still
there was like,
was a buck 105.
and there was the like an on-set clashing of Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron.
Getting into it.
Yeah, but George Miller, I think he was doing that. Now that I made this movie and made a shit ton of money and won Oscars, I'll do the prequel. But I want to make this movie because this movie has. I listened to a podcast and they kind of broke it down. It has sentimental purpose for him. Like it was a story that he read to his daughter about a djinn and all that. So which is why he's making this kind of weird, crazy movie about a djinn and Tilda Swinton. But it props to him, one for you, one for them, as Denzel would say.
Yeah, and they got that little girl everybody be talking about.
But there's not again much. I said this with Cal last week on White Noise. Like, there's not much else coming out until Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, and everybody better get the fuck out the way after that. Before and after that.
Well, no, there will be Avatar 2. I know which you're hyped for.
I'll watch it.
The Way of Water.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Why not? The other one
Black.
gave me a headache.
I mean, if there is Black Adam, but yeah, not for me, man. No, that's a hard fucking pass.
I'm gonna watch that. Excuse me. I'll definitely Wakanda Forever. I'm definitely hyped about. And I never say I'm hyped about anything. I definitely want to see that. That trailer, like, okay, cool.
Oh, and this is the thing about fucking
They better get nominated. They better cut the shit. Superhero movies can't get nominated now. Y'all better do that. Y'all better nominate that movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if that movie is more of an Oscar movie than we actually think. I had said this to Cal, Fam, and shout to Sham, Lord Vader, that this movie has like real, like, I don't think he made a superhero movie as much as he was making an Oscar movie.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a trailer and the first trailer, so they can probably reveal more of the action later on. But and I'm not saying in a negative way. I'm just like, this movie just looks like he wanted to make a Ridley Scott movie.
Yeah.
He wanted to make Gladiator. He wanted to make Kingdom of Heaven. He wanted to make, a grand epic, much like how we had said about the Mission Impossible trailer, where like Chris McQuarrie said, I'm going to make Lawrence of Arabia meets James Bond and meets Fast and Furious. Like, but yeah, and that's Marvel. So DC, here's the thing. DC doesn't put out enough stuff, and Marvel puts out too much shit. Because I still haven't finished Miss Marvel. I haven't even, so that means I haven't started She-Hulk.
I ain't never watched that shit.
They have those mini shorts about I Am Groot. I haven't checked those out yet. And then they're supposed to have a Halloween special at the end of October. So as much as like DC's fucking up by not doing enough, Marvel's fucking up by doing too much, which is I think why we talked about it with Black Variant. I talked about it on White Noise, like why everyone's kind of like they ain't got it no more is they're just churning out too much, like literally, like dial it back. Take your foot off the gas. You already won with the combo of Infinity War, Black Panther, and then the next year you did Endgame. And then they did No Way Home last year, which was more so a Sony thing than anything, but still. It'll be interesting what 2022 brings. And again, all those announcements are cool, and you can say Kang Dynasty, you can say Secret Wars, but to get us there is one thing. But yeah. trying to think, is there anything else that we should talk about before we wrap it up?
Motherfuckers, we working. I'll say that. We working.
Football season's coming up. I mean, you are more excited about my team than I am, which is saying something.
Nah, me and Black John Stud talked about that last Saturday in person. Because I don't just sit behind a computer and just have conversations with these people.
No, I'll be inviting John White Noise to preview the season, but Trey Lance, I'm still not sold. I gotta say it.
Y'all running game is gonna be most of your offense anyway. You got
Exactly.
Debo. You just re-signed him to a huge contract.
Thankfully.
Y'all defense is always gonna be there. I think y'all can still get it done.
The secondary has looked good in preseason, but it's preseason. I never take anything in preseason.
But it's preseason, they going that hard.
But it's also, again, you're facing guys who are going to be sitting on the bench or are going to be cut. So always take that with a grain of salt.
Who's y'all cornerback?
Cornerback?
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're more good with the safeties. I mean, I think Jimmy Ward's free safety. I think Emmanuel Mosley's probably CB1. They have a couple other guys. They lost. Fuck, who did they lose last year? They lost a guy to free agency. Look it up real quick. But you had said, well, everyone's saying we're the favorites, the Niners. And I'm like,
we had a conversation in the car. Everybody I was in the car with.
I do think you and I looked at the schedule a couple weeks ago. You had said playoffs for sure. I'm like, I think we're lucky if we get 10 wins like we did last year.
But you got to think. So, in y'all division, it's the Chargers.
No, we got the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Cardinals.
Okay, I'm tripping. Y'all might be better than the Rams right now.
No,
I'll go out and say that. But then the Chargers,
got
better on defense.
The who?
The Chargers, they defense.
They're in the other conference.
I know. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
No,
the
how
Cardinals.
many times do y'all? Hold on.
Ambry
Let me
Thomas,
look at y'all schedule again.
Dante Johnson, Javarius. We had some decent corners. I mean, the corners were the secondary is what killed us last year, to be honest. Because any team, if we couldn't get to the quarterback right away, you could throw on us for days.
Y'all play the Chargers November 13th. That's the only game.
Well, we open up against the Bears. That's a win.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, oh.
Bears, Seahawks, Broncos, Rams, Panthers, Falcons. So I think Bears,
I got the Broncos against y'all.
I definitely think we have the Seahawks. The Broncos is a tough game because it's Russell Wilson, and I think we'll be we're at Denver, so we got to play in the altitude and all that. The Rams, again, so we'll probably be 2-2. We'll beat the Panthers. I think we'll beat the Falcons.
Everybody beat the Falcons.
So we'll be 4-2. The Chiefs, that's a toss. So maybe 4-3. The Rams
y'all
again.
beat the Chiefs.
Chargers, Cardinals, Saints. Yeah. Saints always are tough to play no matter. And I think this will be the first Drew Brees-less team we're facing. The Dolphins, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Commanders, Raiders, Cardinals. Like I said, the Cardinals and the Rams will be tough. Seahawks and no Wilson, I think that'll be easy.
Commanders is a win.
Yeah,
the Bucks.
Yeah, because we're facing the NFC South as the other. It'll only really be the Bucks in the NFC South that'll be tough.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the Bucks situation.
So there's a chance we can at least get 10, 11 wins, really. And what about you? So you're deflecting. Do you not think your boys will be able to do it?
No.
Because of the Cowboys?
Yeah, I told him straight up last Saturday when we was in the car. I said, "Yeah, we ain't gonna do it."
And what do you say? Bet.
He kind of being straightforward. Like, yeah, this ain't our season. Bro. I'm not like the delusional Cowboys fans with the, the Team Jordans and the jorts. It's like, no, we not gonna do it. Not this season.
Even though you didn't lose anyone, right?
Yeah. Amari is gone, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
We don't have no offensive line. We still don't have no quarterback.
You don't think that?
We don't have no. I'm talking about special. We don't have no quarterback. It sound like I said quarterback. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
The
Did you just
accent.
say that?
Corner back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your accent was like, hey.
Yeah, we ain't got no quarterback, homie.
You gonna take his corners?
We ain't got no cornerback. We got no offensive line, homie.
No, isn't Trayvon Diggs a cornerback? Yeah.
Make sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And you have Micah
Offensive
Parsons.
line.
And again, you play in the NFC East. So you got to face the Giants and the Commanders. So those are wins. The Eagles.
I don't know. I hate to say this, but the Eagles
will be tough. But yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The Giants and the Commanders, those are wins. Come on.
Because the Eagles, they off season, they got faster. They got faster with their offense and their defense, But they offense has gotten faster. But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we got them, bro. I don't think we got them.
Don't forget, we had the Rams number in the NFC title game. They had also we dropped an easy interception, but still. God damn it, that nightmare. That's a nightmare. I think we would have beaten Cincinnati.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm about to put over the Eagles. I can't believe I'm doing this. Let me look at their depth chart.
Are you not trying to do the reverse? Like, we're not going to be good, hoping you'll actually be good?
I'll say this: we'll make the wild card.
Yeah,
but it doesn't favor us in the wild card.
But yeah, football season.
And then
coming sooner than later.
This week, right? Thursday night?
No, next Thursday.
Damn, they got a good schedule. The Eagles.
Because everyone's getting a week off this coming week. Because that's the thing. Like opening Sunday on the NFL is September 11th, which is like.
Oh, you know, God bless the USA. You know they was gonna do that.
Yeah, that's a real again like Sidney Sweeney's family.
Oh man, they're gonna have Antonio at the crib for real.
So let me just address that real quick. While I did say earlier, not allowing women into my life, and I'm living the monk lifestyle, I will not be seduced by temptation. No demon time, no deviant. Like I said, no
Get
matter.
yourself in trouble right now.
No woman.
Yeah, go ahead. I know where
you're
going.
No woman will be able to tempt me with anything. I will be. We strong. Then we strong. Then I will be able to persevere through this period of cleansing my soul. But Sidney Sweeney, my girl, again, anyone who's listened to the show prior knows the love and affection I have for the actress.
All y'all be hyping her up.
Everyone does. Listen, every white person has MAGA family members. I just don't talk to mine. I just don't talk to mine.
We? Who is we?
I said every white person.
Okay, I thought you said every person. I said
no. I know you. I know you're the person in your family because you said bring my president back the other day.
When?
You know damn well when.
It ain't on paper.
You're lucky. I always delete our text combos so you never have a paper trail.
Why you don't delete it? I mean, why do you delete it? I'm sorry. Why do you delete it?
No paper trail.
Man, who gives a fuck? But I never said that. But still, why? Who cares?
You did say it. See, here you go, Locke.
And people can get in trouble for that shit too.
What?
Like the leaking text messages. Like, let's say somebody hacked your phone.
Exactly. That's
why they would get in trouble.
But yeah, so Sidney Sweeney was Again, she is a blue-eyed, blonde-haired white woman. What would you expect?
She is the devil, and she's attractive.
And not to play white she-devil advocate, but like
Kathy, Baggy, get from around me.
like that ain't stopping no one that she has Blue Lives Matters, MAGA hat wearing family members. That ain't stopping anyone. Like you said at the end of the day, you like pussy, I like vagina. Like that ain't stopping you from nothing, right?
Yeah. No,
Right?
me?
I'm saying a woman's family being
Well, I
like
don't meet.
that.
I don't meet women's family members anyway, so it don't matter.
Exactly.
I don't give
But
a
again,
fuck what
everyone
they
has to
into.
play. Everyone has to go on Twitter and play Crusader or be like, this was your queen. This was your milk and magnesia. This is your alabaster queen. Like, again, everyone wants to get online and clown everyone, blah, 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 and all that. But then quietly, they're still there.
This is online. It's not a real thing. Fictional characters.
No, it is really, to be honest, on Twitter, especially. Like, again, like, this is why I said this, I think with you and Eve last week. Like, I get on, promote my shit. I ain't interacting with anyone I don't want to interact with. And even then, like, I got a podcast. That's where I'm going to go and talk.
Oh, wow. God damn. I can't believe you said that. Because you know why? You're absolutely fucking right. Because people be on Twitter all day. Then when they get to their podcast, they ain't got shit to talk about and they fucking boring. Because you just took essentially
Or
a
people
Twitter
have
topic.
a Twitter and why don't you start a podcast? Like,
No, you fucking stink. You shouldn't start a podcast. Get out the goddamn game. This ain't for you. I don't know what's for you, but this ain't for you, Jack. You jive turkey sucker.
Why are you gonna rebrand as Black Dynamite?
Because I ain't got no facial hair yet, so I gotta, unless I get a big ass mustache.
If you show up next week with a Black Dynamite mustache, I will no sell it completely with the Ares, the god of war.
Listen, bro. You motherfuckers just get on Twitter. You so woke. You so woke. I be seeing y'all girlfriends, bro. Stop it. Stop it. I be seeing y'all.
It's not even that at that point. It's just like we get it. Y'all like white women. It's fine.
Dog,
like what you like.
That's what I'm saying. Living your truth, bro. Josh do it every day.
Not even. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Like, dog, who gives a fuck what you like? I don't give a goddamn. The bitch was blue. Cool, you got a blue bitch. That's what's up, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what you like, bro.
Where they at?
Yeah, they probably got some good pussy. Like, damn, bro. That's the Avatar coochie.
But yeah,
it's always what.
And again, like, what's to say about her? I mean, what do you mean it says that she again has a family, like, of what you would expect a person from that area? That
ain't she from Iowa or something?
They still like she's from Idaho, but I think she was like raised in Seattle too. It's like again, even then there'd still be a chance there. Like you never like they're here. Close. They're here in Minnesota. They're here in California. They're everywhere. Like
that ain't that far from Oregon. Like dog, what y'all motherfuckers? Hold on, I'm about to cut this promo. Y'all motherfuckers want everything. Peaches and cream in your little bitch ass world. Everything needs to be nice and everything needs to be this.
It's not that. They just want to get on and clown other people, but then isn't this?
But you losers. You can't clown me if you a fucking loser. Listen, the only thing people could ever say about me is Mama Bread be low at times. That's the only thing motherfuckers could ever say about me. You can't say shit else because my character is solidified. My resume is solidified by God. You clown motherfuckers can't never say nothing. Like, dog. So if you get on your little Twitter account, this is what I think. You know what I think? It doesn't matter what you think. It don't matter, bro, what you think. Who gives a fuck? She don't care. Euphoria 3 gonna come out. They ain't gonna have old girl on there that be getting.
They're gonna have a lot of people on there, unfortunately.
Yeah, she gonna get on there. She gonna get the most money besides Zendaya. She gonna
even though she was saying she has to act because that's the only source of income she gets is acting. She's like, actors don't make money like
fucking shit.
Yeah, she's basically saying
she can't work at the pig farm with her MAGA ass family. She know how to build cars. Y'all remember? Y'all forgot that. Y'all shouldn't have seen the goddamn red flag deer. She know how to
that was
a car together. Yeah, she a white woman that know how to put a car together. It's white women don't know how to put a fucking sandwich together, let alone a car.
Don't get out of here with that Kevin Samuels shit. Leave that when you're on our RAOP. Don't get over here with that. No,
I'm just saying because white women can't do shit right. Like, dog, when I go get my sandwich done, I'm like, nah, listen, you white? No. Okay, cool. You can make the sandwich.
You're being like, no, you can go next. I'm waiting for.
And you might try to poison my sandwich. You might get mad one day. So that's why.
You ever worry about shit like that? Like someone could be poisoning your shit without even.
I told the story about the damn hoodoo. I told you and eat that
Oh
story.
yeah, but no, I mean
That's
someone you.
Bro, that's poison.
I'm not saying someone you know. I'm saying like at a random place.
Oh, somebody trying to poison my food, dog? Because I'm gonna beat the dog shit out you.
Yeah, I'm not. You knew
when
that
I wake
woman.
up.
You knew that one because you were going there for a reason.
I knew her. I did know her. I don't know most of these women.
Again, you see there. Here we go. It's people again, Mr. Bitches.
No. The enemy
candid,
you sleep
on candid camera.
Hey man,
right
sometimes the enemy you sleep with is worse than the one that sleep on the ground.
Who's the one that sleeps on the ground?
It don't matter if it's a male or woman.
What kind of fucking ass backwards philosophy are you preaching? Like when it rains from the ground.
Yeah, when the moon turn yellow, that means it's sheaves.
the sky quakes. Like what kind of backwards shit are you spitting? We're like,
yeah. When the monkeys,
what? What? No.
Hey, fuck the Planet of the Apes. The movies is racist.
Oh, now you.
Them movies is racist than the motherfuckers. The new ones. Y'all heard about the Hooters waitress? No, put me on wrong.
No, that's no. I low key was kind of hinting at that. They were saying she was sticking wings up her hoo ha. While she
yeah, sure look good though. So I had to ask.
That's low key. I'm like, you know what, like. But again, but also I'm like, you know what? But again, women, no, I'm like, that's no, I won't. Again, they were my vice, and I'm like, no, I'm done with the vices. No.
Shit.
What have I told you about basic? What have I told you about Basic Instinct? Like, women are the drug, and I'm while that being one of my favorite movies, I'm like, yeah, they are the drug. And me finally realized, like, maybe I should go to rehab. Like,
you can't go to rehab for pussy, motherfucker. Everybody, every sexual man.
I am. My mind is saying be strong, but my body is like,
well, you're gonna be in rehab the rest of your motherfucking life.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, they had to put me in the
and don't even pray for me. I'm strong
Asylum.
enough. Don't even pray for me. I can make it. I can be strong. Like I said,
no, you can't.
Yeah. Want to bet? Rest of the year. I would be honest if and I'm saying, yeah. That's again. Yeah.
Antonio's a fool.
No, he's right.
Hey, that's the title.
When I like saying hoo-ha. It's pretty funny. It's a funny thing to say.
Oh, roll.
And that's like, all right, she stuck the wings up her pussy. Like,
hey, yo.
See, that's the thing. See, you'd be like, settle down. I'm like, oh, I settle down. Like,
oh, no.
See, that's when you gotta watch what you say at one time. So yeah.
No, but that's the thing. I start thinking like, damn, she put the buffalo wig up there. What fucking cooter?
No, so you all right. So I say, who are you? Say cooter, and I'm white.
She gonna be dancing like goddamn.
No, and it was apparently while she was menstruating too. It was like basically what happened to you.
Yeah, so there's one time when I almost ate the spaghetti. I ain't gonna tell her here.
You said that ain't marinara.
Nah, I'm like, hey, bro, why that shit keep bubbling?
Did you were the whole time at a Midwest work stop? Were you looking like there ain't a woman around? Like,
no, I just knew something. But I ain't gonna tell the story here. I just kept.
Chris Brown told that story. It was the garlic. But yeah, no, I will. Like I said, I'll be honest. If I slip up, but again, no temptation.
If I slip up, you always gonna slip up.
Nah, not. We strong. Like I said.
Shit,
that shit built a callus in my body.
That ain't whenever I get a chance to get some consensual, I'll be saying all that. I want to keep the retention going on that bullshit.
No, see, that's it was that's what I'm saying, where we traded places. You were like me now, and I was like you before, but now it's flipped.
Did it?
It did, yeah.
Please, I wanted you to waste my time.
But yeah, anything else?
No, that's it. I'm hungry than a motherfucker, and I gotta
Yeah.
record again.
Yeah, I
Fuck
gotta
y'all. Y'all
record
got
it.
enough entertainment.
Yeah, we'll be back next week, unfortunately. God damn it.
We you know what I mean? Y'all got my answer.
Fuck!
I got enough up out of me. You feel me? I got enough entertainment. You heard me. You already know what the business is. We're gonna get the plugs in already. Pause. So at Davis DC.
No. Let's be. Come on. So we'll be back next week, and probably the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that.
Slow down, pal. Slow down. We'll take it one baby step at a time.
Right now, I'm just Ryan Gosling. God damn it! That we're even doing this episode. Because I said.
I'm surprised
Seriously,
we're doing this. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm very surprised we're recording right now.
You know why? Because I was legit serious when I said like serious now, and you and I would record sometime down the line, white noise, wiretap, a random episode here or there, but people had to keep fucking subscribing, and
Which is
people,
weird.
and then people had to keep fucking asking but they ain't here.
No, they here. They just watching. You know how Math had that whole spiel about people be
True.
watching and then stealing. That's what
But
the motherfuckers would be in the shadows. Oh, I wish I can do that. I wish I had talent. I wish I had hard work and
But I mean,
dedication.
again, we had what 30 people in for the final episode, and then because we finished with
Shit, we had more than that.
100 something views, but no, again, like I said, I mean, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still far from good. So that's why people would be like, "You good? I ain't fucking good. Don't ask if I'm fucking good." All right.
You'll be all right.
Like I said, there was, like I said, a lot of baggage in the show, and the aspect that you and I started the show together, and you being, again, a great friend, a great podcast partner, to be like, we had something, and we might have jumped the gun by ending it.
But the thing is with me, what I said, bro, if you just want to take a break or whatever the case may be, and then you told me just take over the podcast, rename. I said I ain't doing that. So you feel me? It's just
you got
point.
something. You got a solo venture coming out too. That'll be awesome to see, and which I hope people will support as well.
If they don't, fuck them. We still gonna get paid.
No, but either way, but you and I again.
That's why I ain't like a lot of y'all podcasters. I don't need the views and retweets and Twitter shit. I don't need all that. I'm getting to the money. I want some motherfucking money. What the great Vince McMahon said.
Well, that was the irony of last week where I said that was
the
the irony. The irony of last week on Wiretap when I said all I wanted from podcasting was women, which I've now cut out of my life. So it's only the money, I guess. The money and the ability to release my creativity, to showcase the knowledge I have and all that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, bro, you get the money that come with it. But besides that, it's like, dog, like I said before on Twitter, hey man, I ain't trying to podcast with a bunch of grown men. Hey man, I'm gonna podcast with some women. That's what I want to podcast with. Pardon the Banks, episode 20. Feel me? Best episode ever. It's fun recording with women, bro. They don't be, because they just talk about whatever and you just talk. It's fun. That's why it's
that's
easy to
real
record
fucking life.
Well, when you got personality, yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll be back. We'll be back with a special guest next week. I'm taking that man to task for what he said on a podcast once. So, and it ain't what he said. It's not about not liking white people. I understand that completely. He's in the right on that. I'm saying there was something he admitted on an episode I listened to, and I'm like, nah, we got to fix this. Like,
they shouted you out this past week, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah, I listened. I listened. I don't think he did. I don't think they did.
Yeah, yes, they did. I'll tell you off air what they said. They said it on the pod, though, but I'll say it off air.
I listened to the episode, though.
I swear they said it.
No.
Either way.
The four of us have to get together anyway. I mean, I would. Well, plus, I mean, we got to sell the show. I told Eve last week the show's his if he wants it. Like, he can buy the IP. We can get stuck in a 360 deal. I'll pitch this man the same idea if he wants it for his network.
But we're gonna give it away for some Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Well, Chick-fil-A fries and chicken for me. You can have a sandwich, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, I want the combo. I'll be having to get 2 of them damn specials. Little ass sandwiches.
Sunday and Chick-fil-A is closed. Fuck.
Hey man, look, Shirley, you can come work for us and go to church.
You saw that image?
Yeah. I seen that shit years ago when the Popeye sandwich
Oh,
started.
really?
Yeah, because the Popeye
okay.
sandwich started the.
The woman looking like you saying that started the okay. I think you did. I think you had been saying. I think that was one of your first. They called me a madman.
Dog. Because it was a year before and everybody was going crazy. And I had one of them motherfuckers and I felt like I had some of everything. I said, no, this ain't right. I ain't supposed to get sick ASAP.
Said, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding.
Gee, I ate that sandwich and immediately got sick. I said, okay, yeah, this ain't normal. Also, it was on done now.
But yeah, and as I said again, to be the walking contradiction, I guess it is very CM Punk of me to say the show's done and here we are a month later. Wiseman #2 had said he thought it was premature that we had ended it, that we should have just took some time off, reset, retool, come back.
Shorty bugging.
But like I told you, I didn't want to prolong a sabbatical or anything like that, given how other people you've worked with in the past have done the same thing. I didn't want to put all the focus on you and all the workload on you, given that you were already doing a month's worth of PTB and you've done a week's worth so far. That's saying 3 episodes of PTB, 4 best of videos. We've been working all week until we recorded today. Like, you can't beat us. It's not just because I have no fucking life now. It's like you can't beat us. And look at, we're still doing Wiretap. We're still doing Black Wrestling. We're still doing everything. It's like,
and I got some more work coming out besides the other shit I'm doing.
Yeah, you're about to go record Wiretap right now. I got to go record White Noise after this. It's like, on our worst day, it's still better than you. And I don't even like being that like false bravado, cocky bullshit. I know Amp says like sometimes you just gotta let your balls hang. You gotta be, you gotta think you're as good as you are, especially when you know you're that good. Which is easy for someone like him who is fucking great at what he does, and has the work ethic he has by doing live streams, episodes, bonus content, and all that. But no, it's that thing now where I'm in. Like I told you, I halfway through my sabbatical, I'm like, through my hiatus, I'm like, I might be hanging up. And then when shit was happening right after coming back, I'm like, maybe I'm just not this anymore because I feel like the universe was blocking me and all that. But I'm still here. So, and we're back. Fuck. And we'll see y'all next week. On Twitter at Davis aka Drip, Instagram daviscoltondc. You can follow the pod Twitter at the BBD Pod. Will mainly be YouTube exclusive right now because I shut down the RSS feed. Should we start a Patreon? Fuck it. Nah.
Something to think about.
It would be $1 or $2. It ain't gonna
which is fine.
And it would be to upload the audio if you wanted to listen to it on the go. But Banks, what about you? I know you don't want to be found like Black John Studd. So
hey, follow at the BVD Pod on Twitter. Follow the BVD Pod on Twitter. Subscribe YouTube. To Banks versus Davis. You feel me on YouTube? Like and subscribe. The subscriptions be coming up, and we ain't had no episode in a month. It's been other stuff dropping, but it ain't been an episode in a month.
You've been again. You did a PTB right after. You did an episode, another one right after that with Graham. Then you did three this week. Yeah.
No, it's 2.
No, you did 3.
Partner Banks.
Yeah. You did one on like Monday or Tuesday. Then you did Friday, and then you did Saturday morning.
My CTE. I legit. Yeah. I'm like, wait, 3.
Yeah, and then I said I made 4 best of videos from last Sunday to this Sunday. Yeah.
All right, well, you motherfuckers outwork me.
Drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
Drop it, hell. I want to hear about this, homie.
I said forget about it, cuz.